The special counsel leading prosecutions against President-elect Donald Trump asked a judge today to dismiss the federal cases. Good evening, I'm Steve Eager.
Hello, everybody. I'm Heather Hayes. Jack Smith said his decision is based on Justice Department policy that sitting presidents should not face criminal prosecution. This afternoon, the judge granted that request. Fox 4's Sean Rabb is in our newsroom now with this story. Sean.
And Heather, the special counsel said the Constitution requires that the case be dismissed before the defendant is inaugurated, adding, the president-elect's return to the White House, quote, sets at odds two fundamental and compelling interests. The Constitution's requirement that the president not be unduly encumbered in fulfilling his weighty responsibilities, and on the other hand, the rule of law. The Constitution, Jack Smith said, requires the cases be dismissed. Special counsel Jack Smith files motions to dismiss federal criminal charges against President-elect Donald Trump stemming from the January 6 riots in Washington and the trove of classified documents the president-elect had at his Mar-a-Lago home.
If you read through the motions, he cites a couple of very thoughtful memos done by the Justice Department's OLC, Office of Legal Counsel, which is kind of their own internal law firm. It is kind of
constitutional attorney David Cole.
And it's held a position for a long time that you just shouldn't prosecute a sitting president.
In his filings to drop the charges against Mr. Trump, Jack Smith writes, the decision to dismiss is not because of the quality of the cases against Trump, but rather that prohibition is categorical and does not turn on the gravity of the crimes charged, the strength of the government's proof, or the merits of the prosecution, which the government fully stands behind.
Notably, the dismissal papers he's filing are without prejudice, which is legal code for it can be refiled someday. Now, whether it ever will be, who knows? But they have left the door open to maybe potentially someday return to it in some fashion.
Trump's communication director called the legal action a victory. He writes, today's decision by the DOJ ends the unconstitutional federal cases against President Trump and is a major victory for the rule of law. This summer, the U.S. Supreme Court, for the first time, ruled former presidents have broad immunity from prosecution. And that, says David Cole, impacted special counsel Jack Smith in two ways.
I think it made the case more difficult for him, but I don't think it was a knockout blow. The big thing that the time in the Supreme Court did was run time off the clock. Once the Supreme Court gets involved, it just takes time, and working through all that produced an opinion that came out at the very end of the term and takes a long time to implement, and by that point the election was, halfway to being done.
So no federal cases looming for Mr. Trump. Now, there's still a couple of state cases. Recall the New York case where he was convicted of falsifying business records, but the judge there has said there will be no sentencing until after he finishes his time in office. And then there's an election interference case in Georgia that may not at this point go forward.